Hi and welcome. Today I'm going to tell you about language learning strategies. And what are they? Language learning strategies, or LLS, are some methods or techniques that learners consciously uses to improve their learning, understanding, or use of any language. Today I'm going to speak about two specific one strategies: the memory related and the cognitive strategies. So memory related helps to store and retrieve information, and cognitive are used to process and manipulate language directly. The first one, the first example, belongs to the memory strategy group, specifically applying images and sounds. And an example is representing sounds in memory. This means that learners remember words by connecting them with sounds or mental images. For example, imagine a student learning the word bus instead of only memorizing the spelling or the pronunciation by phonetics. The student images the sound of a bee going like bzzz. So, by connecting the word with the real sound of the insect, the brain remembers it more easily. Another example that we can do is like learning the word apple and draw it or picturing the real fruit. The second strategy belongs to the cognitive strategy group, specifically receiving and sending messages. This strategy focuses on understanding information and communicating ideas clearly in the target language. Our target language, for example, is English and French. For example, imagine a learner in a restaurant, and this is a very fun situation because the learner hears that the waiter asks, "Would you like anything to drink?" And the learner is like, "What he's saying?" And even if the learner does not understand every word, they recognize the keyword drink and the situation and the context, so they understand the message and respond, "Yes, I would like water or maybe wine." Sorry, I don't have wine on my house, but you understand. So, this strategy show that learning a language is not only about memorizing words, it's a little bit about that, but also about using sounds, context, and communication to understand meaning.
Yeah, hello everyone. As my partner explained some strategies before, now I will continue with two other language learning strategies from the cognitive and affective categories. First, I will talk about the cognitive strategy called repeating. A cognitive strategy helps students practice and work directly with the language. Repeating means saying words, phrases, or sentences many times to remember them better and improve pronunciation. This strategy is very important because repetition helps the brain store information in memory. When students repeat vocabulary or expressions many times, they become more familiar with the language and improve their fluency. This strategy is especially useful for beginners, students, or learners who are studying new vocabulary. It helps them feel more confident when using the language. Teachers can apply this strategy by asking students to repeat new words, short dialogues, or sentences from the lesson. For example, students can repeat after the teacher, repeat with a partner, or practice by reading aloud. Now I will talk about an affective strategy, which is using music to reduce anxiety. Affective strategies are related to emotions, motivation, and aptitudes in language learning. Many students feel nervous or afraid of making mistakes when they speak a new language. Music can help reduce this anxiety. Music is important because it creates a relaxed and positive learning environment. When students listen to songs in the target language, they enjoy the learning process while also improving listening, vocabulary, and pronunciation. This strategy is especially useful for students who feel nervous or stressed when learning a new language. Teachers can apply this strategy by using song in class. For example, students can listen to a song, read the lyrics, sing together, or identify new vocabulary in the song. This makes learning more fun. In conclusion, both strategies are very useful for language learning. Repeating helps students practice and remember new words, while using music helps them feel relaxed and motivated during the learning process. Thank you.